Hey everybody, what is up? Welcome back to Final Trade. I just wanted to make a quick video. I was just gonna scroll through collector boxes real quick on TCG Player and I saw this Dominaria Remastered, $250. Now, if you'll remember, a year ago, Black Friday 2023, we were buying these in about the 160 range, and you know, they didn't do a ton over the last year up until Black Friday of 2024. They had gone up to about 205. In fact, I looked and the ones that I bought on Black Friday this year were $205 on TCG Player, but then you got 15% off of that. And if you paid with PayPal, you get another 3% off of that. So, you know, maybe they were down at what, 165 if you bought them during the Black Friday sale. But I was really surprised to see the price blast up to 250, essentially increasing 25% in a couple of days. So I thought, okay, let's start recording while I actually look through and figure out what's going on here. And you can see the light blue bars are the sale volume. And so you had about, let's see, 26 and 38. So that's what, 54? 54 boxes sold, and left in the market today are only 64 more boxes. So over the Black Friday, Cyber Monday weekend, it sold nearly half of the volume that was in the market. Now, the one thing this always does that we can very easily predict is that it's going to encourage a bunch more boxes to come out of people's closets and come onto the market, because a lot of people who may have said, you know, I'm just not feeling it at $200, might now be saying, oh yeah, 250, not even a week later, yeah, I'll go ahead and sell now. So I would expect this to retrace a little bit, but man, in my Black Friday sealed deals video, I said buy this and it'll be a $300 box a year from now. So here we are at 250 merely a couple days later, and wow. Well, you have one box at 250 and then you're up to 258. 260, 260 with only a couple more boxes, and you got a pretty good block of 12 boxes here at 275. Yeah, and then you're gonna actually have to work for it a little more to get through to 300. But you know, again, it's the kind of thing where a year from now, this will be a $350 box maybe. You know, it's going to do very well. It was always a wonderful box. It was a bit overprinted at one point, but all that really means is that you should have been taking the opportunity to buy a bunch of them like I did. So man, I bought a bunch of these in the first half of 2023. I bought a bunch on Black Friday 23. I bought a few more on Black Friday 24. I got a few more through a private deal during 2024. So man, at some point I'll go and figure out what my average price on these is, but I know it's well under $200. So in the 3-month snapshot, we have 187 sold. And if we take off those 55-ish that sold on Black Friday, so that's about 130 in the last 3 months, which gives us barely 1.5 months of volume on the market now. So you can see when the supply starts to tighten up like this, you are going to have to coax a lot more boxes out of closets onto the market to keep the price from rising quickly. So we'll see. I wouldn't be surprised if it drops back even all the way to 220. I doubt we'll see 200 again on this box, but you know, it's the TCG expansion life cycle like I always talk about. You have a box come out, it's at the height of its availability. People get their fill of it early, right after it's released, because they want the cards, they want the limited environment, they want everything else. And then sales drop off, prices may fall. And over the course of its in-print life, it then kind of dawdles sideways until it eventually goes out of print. The supply starts to tighten up and the prices rise. It's just the reality of what happens with sealed TCG boxes. And here we are once again, no matter how negative anyone was in 2023 about this box, no matter how printed to oblivion anyone felt it was, here we are, $250. Yes, it's a shadow of what Ravnica Remastered has done in less than half the time. Of course, Ravnica Remastered came out January of 2024, and it's already in the 340s, I think. I mean, it got all the way up to 360 at some point. I think it's around the 340s today, so it has done much better. But the reality of Dominaria Remastered was that this was an amazing product with amazing artwork, amazing card selection, and this was always going to have incredible value into the future. So I hope you were not too negative. I hope you came along with me all the times I told you to buy this while it was cheap, because now we're starting to see the inevitable tightening up of the market, the reduction in availability, and the price is rising. And again, guys, you know, when we look at this on Black Friday 2025, it'll be lucky to only be a $300 box by that point. Let me know what you think, guys. Just a real quick video I decided to make on a spur. So thanks to everyone who makes this content possible, especially my very generous supporters on Patreon. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and join me on Final Trade.